me. So then when I wake up the next day, they're like, I shouldn't have spoken to them the way that I did, and I shouldn't have treated them the way that I did sometimes. And they know it wasn't me. So then when I wake up the next day, they're like, they tell me what happened, but they explain to me, they're like, look, I know that that's not you talking, and we're really concerned, and just know that we love you. We don't see anything different from what was last night to now. But if I talk about it to them and I just say it over, everything that I do, and they're always like, once we found out everything, it made so much sense.
Well, Selena Gomez has been speaking about her, insecurity level, and of course, what really has been happening after the two. I'm talking about the Justin Bieber and herself, broke up some past, I should say, yes, close to 6 years now after the two, had, been together. It's getting very interesting. Of course, Lily Jones, we are here to tell you exactly what Selena Gomez has been speaking about and what really is this latest insecurity and love history she's talking about. Well, let's find out in the latest report. Once again, this is Illusions Open Access News. For more news, please do well to like our platform. Don't also forget to subscribe to our YouTube platform here. It's very important to talk about the latest from the world of art and entertainment. Now, Selena Gomez seemed to be getting media attention. Of course, she's loved by the fans and of course the medium. Of course, not also forgetting her philanthropy work that she has been doing, the kind of gestures that she gets from her fans. And so she is adored by many. But unfortunately, when it comes to love, looks like she is left alone, to find who exactly, or maybe let's just say no one. I mean, she's just not lucky when it comes to love. Justin Bieber apparently did break her heart, and mysteriously she moved on, with, I should say, Hailey Bieber. And of course, the two have since been together. And of course, sometimes you do hear some interesting shade, from the camp of Justin to, Selena Gomez. And of course, Hailey Bieber also throwing some interesting shade, to Justin, Hailey Bieber. But now, looks like Selena Gomez has officially, been speaking about her insecurity, and of course, what really, she wishes or hopes to find, in a particular individuals when she apparently settles out, looking for love. Now, let's do check her video out, which of course, she apparently was expressing herself about her insecurity and how very unfortunate she has been when it comes to love. Do pay attention to Selena Gomez.
Selena, like, you're the best that you've ever been, and we're so happy that I shouldn't have spoken to them the way that I did, and I shouldn't have treated them the way that I did sometimes. And they know it wasn't me. So then when I wake up the next day, they're like, they tell me what happened, but they explain to me, they're like, look, I know that that's not you talking, and we're really concerned, and just know that we love you. We don't see anything different from what was last night. I'm sorry, and everything that I do, and they're always like, once we found out everything, it made so much sense, Selena. Like, you're the best that you've ever been, and we're so happy that we can see that, and we never ever would give up.
Yeah, so for some time now, she apparently has been left to find love, and of course, it's getting very interesting, with her. But This were the first couple apparently that got a lot of media attention. I'm talking about Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. We've got an interesting throwback video to let you see exactly what the love story about Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber really looked like until she says that she apparently was heartbroken when Justin Bieber apparently ditched her to also be insecure with laugh. So let's do revisit some interesting times. Of course, it's past anyway, but let's do see how interesting these two really were together before their breakup.
Cool that you were so open about, I mean, having lupus, about bipolar disorder, about going to speak. What was that like? Speaking
That
at the
was
hospital?
amazing.
About everything in the documentary, about your health, about the highs and lows. It's not like some depressing, it's a lot of things, all the emotions. But I thought that it was really cool that you were so open about, I mean, having lupus, about bipolar disorder, about going to speak. What was that like, speaking at
That
the hospital?
was amazing. I went to the McLean Hospital, and it's one of the best hospitals for they're kind of covering everything in the mental health space. And so I was able to say my diagnosis out loud for the first time, and it gave me such strength, and it wasn't easy. And I think that's why I wanted the documentary to feel really personal. But I'm kind of scared. Like, a lot of people are going to see this whole other side of me, and I'm like, hope they like it.
I think it's refreshing. I think it's nice because it's such a filtered world. Like, and we're different generations, so it's just like I feel like your age and younger, like it's just such a different world where everybody filters everything online, and that's not life. That's not real life. Like, everybody has things,
Yes.
right? And I just thought it was very powerful, like, to not know what was happening with you, but you knew something was wrong. You sought out help, and you got it, and that's going to help so many people that watch this.
I hope so.
Yes, whether it's depression or whatever, anxiety, like whatever, it's like, it really does. You watch it and you go, okay, wait, I do vibe with that. Like, that's similar to me. So it's gonna, I think, awaken a lot of people.
I hope so, because I'm really nervous.
Yes, so that was how, interesting these two's love relationship really, have been so far. But she was asked an interesting question some time back about what really, her fear, is. And of course, it will shock you to know the interesting answer, she gave, to this particular interesting interview. So let's also take a listen to what exactly is Selena Gomez's fear, or was her fear, I should say, after the breakup between herself and Justin Bieber. Take a listen.
The scene where you're having your flare up and your joints and I could just really relate to that. Is your lupus? Are you in remission right now?
Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. I'm doing really, really well.
Because I have lupus too. So the scene where you're having your flare up and your joints and I could just really relate to that.
It's definitely hard, and that moment was really vulnerable. It was actually scary too, because I didn't know when I was going to stop feeling that pain. It's a scary feeling.
To share your bipolar diagnosis, you didn't have to do that. What made you share that at that particular time?
I didn't want to be afraid of it anymore, and I didn't want it to feel like it was a big scary thing and I was going to be titled as that. I just wanted to tackle it on because I feel like there should be conversation, and that should be something normal, and I hope that's what it becomes.
You learn to love yourself.